consideration, even though INTZ did pick up a win with it. Ezreal does have the range to, in many ways, even outrange a max range QE from Syndra, so ultra safety guaranteed on Roller, and the Sivir was banned.
Yeah, and if you're looking at Sivir out, Ezreal out is going to force double on his Jhin again, a pick he likes very much so himself, but many people have come out and said, you know what, this low mobility carries in a Jhin and a Syndra, sure they're fine aggressively, but you need to be careful defensively, and maybe TSM picks themselves into a pitfall if Samsung Galaxy can stall into the mid game and then close the gap on these low mobility carries. They can come out victorious again.
Well, we'll see if they tread a little more carefully. Rumble Ezreal for Samsung Galaxy is answered by Lee Sin and Kennen here for TSM, so they're saving their bottom lane here, locking in the solos in jungle early.
Really likely seen with laners so they can set up CC for themselves because it facilitates an easy queue, especially Svenskeren with how quick he is. If he's blocked by a minion, he will just dash to the mid laner or the top laner and queue out from there. So Kennen can stun for himself, Syndra has QE'd, Svenskeren can follow up. This opens up a lot of combinations, and both laners are push and aggressive, which means Svenskeren can do his favorite style, which is invading the enemy jungle.
Something he's already done on the world stage. He was their MVP yesterday. It would have been a Svenskeren MVP overall if they'd taken the victory. And now suddenly, a lot of the tools that were used against TSM are coming back. Wraith is a fantastic Alistar player, and he'll be taking it here and doing his best Marta impression to shut down TSM.
Yeah, but be careful. This means Samsung Galaxy right now could be drafting 3 losing lanes. Rumble can force push, but leaves himself exposed. But mid lane, Syndra has the pressure early, I think, against the Varus, and then Alistar as lane is almost bound to be pushed in, which gives Svenskeren free reign. That comes with a lot of responsibility to make things happen, but it could actually bode well for TSM.
So what's a double lift on Bifrost pick then? Because they've saved their picks very late down the draft. They've already seen Samsung Galaxy's bottom lane. In fact, looks like Ambition will counter-pick jungle of all roles here to finish Samsung Galaxy's draft. 30 seconds left for TSM. There are so many questions that I'm sure they're asking themselves now.
If this was a double lift after Mullane, I think we could actually see a Morgana come out just for the Black Shield against the combo here. But the Bar Jhin should be serviceable and have control over the lane because you can actually bully the Alistar quite a bit and then deny the Ezreal damage with the shield. The control should be on the side of TSM. However, it's a very flippy matchup and it all depends on the level 1.
Curiously, the last pick was left for jungle on the side of Samsung. They could have just taken Elise in an earlier rotation. Wasn't really a threat of the Varus being taken away by TSM. I mean, obviously it's an outside chance of an AD carry pick. It wasn't really expected.
I mean, it could be good. Varus actually serviceable lane into Ezreal, and maybe this is a comp that they've played together a lot. They